Welcome, Night Rider parents, ride leaders, and youth. I'm Coach Hoffman. Welcome to 2021 season Junior Devo Team kickoff. This is very exciting. We have a lot of great things to share with you tonight. And if you're watching this video, you most likely were not able to attend the one in person. So we're going to try to make this as short as possible. There are a lot of slides to get through. A lot of good information, but we've tried to consolidate what we could. First of all, you're part of the feeder program to our 2020 state championship team. You're part of Lone Peak Night Riders. We function separately as coaching staff, training programs, and things to that effect, but we do feed the high school team. So this is your 7th and 8th grade Lone Peak mountain bike team. Super exciting. We're really glad to have you a part of us here. First of all, I wanted to start off by saying we are transparent. I want to share with you this slide. You've got my personal cell phone. If that doesn't communicate transparency, I don't know what will. Text me first because I need to know who it is that's reaching out. I get a lot of telemarketers and a lot of companies that try to get to me. So go ahead and text me. Let me know who you are, and I'll call you right back, and we'll answer any questions. There's the email to the coaching staff, coach@lpjrdevo.org. With the new website is right there before you. We've got a Facebook group that we communicate, Instagram that we communicate, and Team Snap. You're going to want to get that app on your phone. It gives you alerts. Lots of really good information, all of our practice information, if we cancel due to weather, all of that type of stuff. Really important slide. You got a lot of information there. We're going to go over the staff in just one second. But you're going to get a lot of good stuff in all of those different variants. And again, Team Snap will send you out emails in case you aren't on social media. So go ahead and take a second with that slide. Nobody sits on a mountain bike team. This is one of the beauties of our sport, let's be honest, is you're not on the sidelines in football, you're not on the sidelines in soccer. You ride, and everyone rides. This is a neat part of our mountain biking team and region. We're part of Division 1 mountain biking. There are 4 regions, north, central, east, and south. We've not always been in the central, but we are. We're in the central region right now. And these are some of the teams that we've got. Here's our key staff. I'm your head coach, Richard Hoffman. Richard, whatever you like. Coach Bob is our assistant head coach, and Vanessa Moody is our team director. We are ecstatic to be able to help with the team this year. In addition to that, we have Jesh Barlow, who has been over our team website and done just an incredible job there. You're going to be able to find stuff on race flyers there. You're going to be able to find some incredibly valuable information. Stephen Farnsworth, Steve is already creating what you'll see our grit video later in this. That's amazing. We're going to be doing training videos on skills. We've done location videos on how to find the different places. We know that you are, some of you are parents who have never participated with the team. And so a lot of this is new. And so we're going to try to tailor the information on our website and in our social media to you. Once you've made it to high school for a year or two, you've heard a lot of this a lot of times. But Steven's going to really help us to create some high value, high quality videos on race venues, on pre-race stuff. So keep an eye out for that. Now we've got ride leaders. So Ken Bacon and Bobby Siegmiller are going to help ride lead be the color group, the blue group's coaches. Jesh Barlow and Mark Todd are going to be our white group coaches. And we need you. And now this is my grandbaby saying holla. So we need someone of you to be the coach for our red team. Now, I'm looking for someone who's a parent of a 7th grader. Okay, because we want transitionary period. We want this team to be strong for many years to come. We will help you. We will guide you. We will, give you plenty of training and things to that effect. So reach out to me. Reach out to that coach at lpjrdevo.org or my cell phone. Let me know if you're interested. Okay, so now let's jump into team rules. First of all, we want your youth to be safe and the adults that ride with us, but we want safety first. We want you to have fun. We need to generate a culture of respect and exemplify the NICA principles, right? Fun, inclusivity, equity, respect, and community. Given that this is an online presentation, I'm going to let you read some of these things, but you've got to have a helmet. Okay, you got to bring water. It gets hot during our season. If your youth have cell phones, it's actually smart to have them. The adults that are riding, we definitely want you to have your cell phone so you can reach out to me and other coaches if something happens. This team's about having a good time and building youth into good, strong youth. So this is not a downhill team. Okay, there's some of you aren't familiar. We've got cross country, enduro, downhill racing, different types of mountain bike racing. This is a cross country team, and frankly, sometimes when you're a man, you wear stretchy pants, and that's okay. So, anyways, no, but literally, we don't do big jumps. We keep the rubber on the ground. Okay, the wheels, these tires stay on the dirt. We don't want you jumping off jumps. We've had a lot of injuries at the high school level. So let's focus on our cross-country skills and have a great, safe time this year. So in addition to some of those basic team rules, some of our goals is to help people to love mountain biking forever. Right, to create a strong body, mind, and character in our youth, and good relationship, build friendships that last for a long time, and by living and practicing some of these NICA core principles, we believe that will be one of the outcomes that we have. Okay, we talked a little bit. I insinuated a little about culture, and on our team, we have a zero tolerance for bullying or treating each other poorly, right? We want a culture of kindness, one that encourages and is considerate of each other. You got to remember, there's always going to be someone faster than you are. And I'm speaking a lot of times to the kids because they're normally faster than all of us as adults. But now, we want you to be careful on social media and don't rub your accomplishment in other people's faces. Now, we don't have a lot of problems with this, especially not at the Junior Devo level. But remember, we're about building a strong team. This is both, we compete as a team and we compete as individuals. And so let's build a good, strong culture, a culture of respect, a culture of kindness, a culture of consideration, and taking care of each other. Okay, let's talk about team fees. What's it cost to be on the mountain bike team? And before we jump into the fees and the details, I really want to emphasize the fact that cost should not stop you from joining the team. We have scholarships available. If you're interested or need some assistance in that way, please reach out to me at the coach at lpjrdevo.org, and we'll work with you and talk with how to help your youth to succeed and be able to participate. Okay, so first of all, registration and team fees comes in kind of 3 stages, right? We've got a kit fee, okay? We've got a team fee and the league fee. So there's 3 steps to register you and your youth. Okay, most of your youth, we'll talk about the adults later. The kit fee is actually $100 for both the bib and the jersey, and that's required to be on the team. Frequently I've bought probably 40 kits in my life, and that sometimes is the cost of just the jersey or just a bib. So DNA's given us a huge discount there. The team fee, this covers practice costs, food, swag, other administrative things. The team fee is $150 and the league fee is $235, which covers the league and all of the races and things of that effect. So the total costs for being on the team as a youth is $485, plus it's got some shipping for your kit in there. But anyways, if you're an adult and you have adult-sized clothing, so for those of you that will ride with the team, the kit fee is obviously a little bit different. They've tailored the small sizes and the cost down even further to this $100 for your youth and some of the real youth small sizes. Okay, so again, don't let cost stop you. Let's work together. Let's make sure you can participate in this team. Okay, you have to understand that fees are non-refundable after May 9th. Okay, the team fee. DNA, as soon as you order the kit, it's non-refundable. They're pretty strict there. They make them in Italy. They are high-end kits. It takes them a long time to produce and ship and all of that stuff. We get them in May, June, July, something to that effect. But there's some non-refundable things you need to consider. Okay, registration. We have a cap of 100 participants for the team. And we're going to try to stick to that, frankly. We'll put your youth on a waiting list, and if people drop, we can bring more people in for those that drop, but it's just a management thing. This is the largest junior Devo team in the nation, is what I've been told, and having 100 junior high school kids is, if we had 150, bringing 150, or let's say half of that, 75 people onto the high school team at one time each year, where we don't drop that many maybe as the seniors, it would be brutal. Okay, it would be unmanageable for the high school as well. So 100 cap, that's where we're going to try to stick with this year. Okay, so now that we've talked about the fact that we're going to cap the team at about 100, or let's say at 100, now let's jump through some of the steps. So the first step is to place your order for your kit. Okay, so what you'll do is you'll go to the store.dnacycling.com and Lone Peak Devo. So you'll see that link right there. You'll place your kit order. And this little icon right here with the Lone Peak and the rider, right? The logo is what you'll click. It's a bib and jersey together, kind of combination. These other black boxes will have the other product that we'll reveal here in just a minute. But you'll want to make sure that you get for your youth a kit. Anybody can order kits and other swag and amazing products. They're going to have hats. They're going to have all kinds of stuff, and we'll go over that in a second. But that kit is the one you want to make sure to add, and you'll put your youth's name in there, and that's how we know that you've purchased their mandatory kit. Okay, so for the youth, you can go there. You can piecemeal for yourself. Again, getting a couple kits is sometimes nice. For the youth, as they're doing a pre-ride Friday night before a race, and then Saturday they're riding in their nasty kit if they've got one. That's fine. We've done that as a family myself many years. But if you can get a couple kits, that's always a valuable thing as well. Okay. Next, when you place your order, you'll get a confirmation email that looks a lot like this. There will be that link right there. Congratulations completing your first of 3 registration steps. Next, please go to link. Okay, that link brings you to the second step, which is all about going to Team Snap and paying for and registering with the team fee. Okay, so follow the link that's in your order confirmation. That will bring you to step 2. Okay, and you'll fill out this information that you see here. If, however, you've forgotten your Team Snap username or password, you've got a forgot password right there. Okay, so once you get into Team Snap, we really want to make sure you've got an emergency photo. Fill out the information that's in there, but they need a good picture, right? Not this picture. That's not the picture we want. Something like this, right? Helmet on, no glasses. This is really crucial to our first goal and first rule of safety. right? If something happens to your youth, we need to be able to have the other coaches that may not be with them all the time recognize them via photo and recognize them when they're being helped. Okay, so make sure you get a good emergency photo for them. You'll pay the fees as your kind of second, it says participant fees. And you can see that's $150. The high school, that slide shows $175. That's the high school fee. But up on the top, you can see for junior Devos, they've lowered it for us at $150. Okay, so just a correction. For the team fee, for Team Snap, it says you can sign up. Okay, for Pit Zone, which is the league information, if you've never been a part of the team, send us an email. We'll make sure to send you a link to the Pit Zone, which is our league's registration site. And I know this is complicated. We apologize to you first-year parents, especially. I was there in 7th, 8th grade with my kids, and it is complicated. We're trying to make it easier. Anyways, send us an email. If you've never been in Pit Zone, we'll send you an invitation. Okay, please know that our registration ends May 9th. Okay, that might be different than what is on the league's website because each team determines the close of registration. Okay, here's a Team Snap we've referenced now before. Please download the app for Team Snap. Okay, we will send out communications about every practice. We're not sure how COVID's going to affect us. Sometimes you have to accept a COVID waiver before every practice. And if it cancels due to weather, you'll get an alert on your phone because you have the Team Snap app. And that's all really important information relative to practice. So practice information will come from Team Snap. Lots of other information, if you want it, will be on social media or on email and things to that effect. Okay, again, 1 hour before practice begins, an email from Team Snap, the coaches, will come out as to whether or not it's being canceled. If you do not get an email, then practice is on. Okay, so just know to get used to looking at Team Snap because you're going to have some really good communication on practice. Okay, new website. How exciting is this? If you have not been there, please go there. It's being updated on a regular basis and it's going to have incredible information. We'll have skills videos, race venue videos, maintenance videos. We're going to send out links to these before practices at times so you can review what the skill is we're going to do that day with your youth, trying to keep them short. And if you don't know where practice is, go and look at the website because there's going to be videos there on how to get to each practice, both visual and links and maps. The website will be a resource that you do not want to ignore. It's going to be amazing. It is amazing as it is now as well. Check your emails. Look for junk. Look in the junk when you first start getting emails from us, but we're going to try to keep them short and not that frequent so you don't get communication overload. We've got Instagram. There's our Instagram, right, at Lone Peak Jr Devo MTB Team. Okay, join that, please. Join that now if you can. Take a minute or two. Lots of info coming through Instagram. Facebook group, right? So if you go to groups, LP Jr Devo, you can find our group. Some people like Facebook, especially as some of the adults. Most of the youth will use Instagram, but we're giving you both options as well as email. Okay, we have positions available. We have the need for a social media coordinator, a volunteer coordinator, someone that can help facilitate signup.com that we use. Hopefully you've already signed up for the Kit Fit Night, which is on the 30th. Okay, if you're watching this after the meeting, it might be today. If you're watching it the day after. And we need those red team coaches. Okay, parents, we're volunteered, or you're required to volunteer a certain number of hours. And this is to help you prepare yourself for when you get to high school. There's a lot more volunteer needs at the high school level. The team is twice as large. They're doing 65 positions are needed to be volunteered every race. Some incredibly large things. Our team is one of the largest in the high school level as well. And so please volunteer. Don't make this the 80-20 rule where 80% of the work is done by 20% of the people. We need everybody to be able to participate. Volunteers are needed. Signup.com is going to come out for the races. We need between 20 and 30 people to help each race with different segments, different parts. But there's always a spot for you to help out with the team, whether that be riding every practice, and those we need a lot of, and those must be certified and trained, or a slew of other opportunities as well. Okay, let's go over our team structure. On our team, we have got a red team, a white team, and a blue team. Okay, our blue team tends to be the crazy fast youth. White team not quite as fast, red team not quite as fast. And what you need to understand, please, is that we align the youth to the places they want to be. Okay, not out of their own personal desire, but where they're going to be able to have the best support each other the best. What some of their goals are on the team and participating with the mountain bike team. We are going to split up the team based on time trial, and you'll see that in some dates coming up. Coaches' feedback from practice, and I'm more than happy to speak to parents about their views as well, but it's going to be a combination. Where we put them will be a combination of several factors because we want their safety. We want them to be able to succeed and help others succeed as well. Okay, all color groups will be practiced at the same time and locations. These are key dates. I'm going to pause here and let you glance at these dates. And given that this is a video, you can pause whenever you'd like. But these are all important dates. Fit Night was the 30th of March. Our Trail and Service Day, that's adults and youth. We need both of you here because Adobe is going to actually put in a certain amount of money for every hour that we spend there. And that is going to help with scholarships and a bunch of amazing opportunities that we have for the kids this year. Adult Skills Night. Okay, take a look at where those are. We're going to have some family fun rides. There's our time trial date. Grit activity, girls riding together. Grit, you're going to see a video on that. Meet and greet, and our regular season practice starts on June 3rd. Okay, our practices this year are Tuesday and Thursday evenings. We've talked in depth about morning practices, and I think we've found in general that our evening practices tend to work best for the majority of people. We will not this year have practice the Thursday before races. Okay, and in our case, we have 3 races in a year. Okay, high school has 5. We have only 3 for Junior Devos. There's a lot of practice locations you can see on the sheet. We're going to have maps and directions and videos to help you get there. Okay, we are a little bit different than the high school. We encourage the youth to race. I think that's good. It gives them some good experience, but we don't require it. We do require that the youth and their parents support the team at races. Okay, this is a team sport, and no one in the audience yelling and cheering for you is not enjoyable. So we want the youth to come. We want them to experience the races, want them to have their kits. We want them to scream and yell for each other and get close and bond and make friends. You need to have a kit. There's our practice dates. And we're going to have other team events, parties, and functions. Okay. Ride volunteers. Let's spend a minute on ride volunteers. Okay, ride volunteers. Do you want to ride with your youth? Or does your youth want you to ride with them? Sometimes the answer is yes, and sometimes it's no, you go on to a different color team, and that's fine. Listen, here's the deal. We need you to ride. We have to have, in order to ride as a team, we have to have a 2-to-8 ratio. Okay? So we need 2 adults for every 8 youth. If you think about 100 people, that's a lot of adults every practice. or we have to cancel practice. And that's not what we want to do. We want our youth to have the support they need. We want enough adults to help the youth be safe and to help run this kind of an amazing program. Okay, but every person, every adult that rides must be certified, trained. Okay, and there's steps to that. So we're gonna go over some of those steps. First of all, if you're a ride volunteer, we want you to go to this Team Snap and register. Okay, we need you to register. We then need you to actually go to the pit zone, which is where you'll find all of your training. Okay, again, as a reminder, if it's your first year, we can invite you to the pit zone. Okay, we can send you an invite so that you can log in. If you've been here prior years, all you do is you log into the pit zone, and that's where you'll get to your training. Here is an example of, this is not off the website, but the one off the website's hard to show. Here's some of the license requirements. Their licensing is a level 1, level 2, or level 3. A level 1 is a coach or volunteer. A level 2, we need level 2 people to lead a group of kids. Level 1 tend to be behind. Level 3 is coaches and things to that effect. Okay, so as an adult ride leader, so to ride with a team, there's not a lot of fees. You've got a coach licensing fee that Pit Zone requires, it's $25, and a background check. That's really your fees. Okay, we'd encourage you to have kits with the team as well, but in all reality, you've got a $25 license fee, and if it's your first year, it's $38 for a background check. If it's your second year and alternating, whatever, $11. Okay, so not a bad amount. And this licensing is to do a level 1 will take you 2 to 3 hours roughly, but we want as many level 2 as we can. Honestly, we need people who can ride. The more ride leaders that can lead out groups, the more we can break the teams into smaller segments and be more personalized in our training. So please ask questions if you don't know how to be a ride leader, if you're having any issues with this. But we cannot allow people to ride with the team that aren't at least a level 1 certified. Okay, so thank you for taking care of that. Okay, here's what the pit zone looks like. Once you log in, get a login, get into the system, you'll be able to see right down here is the coach profile. Okay, that'll tell you about yourself, right, like this. And in fact, once this license level shows something, like it says here, license level 1, okay, you're legit. You can ride at that point once it says something, because otherwise I think it says none in that spot. Okay, but also up here in the kind of the middle of the screen on the right hand side, it says access coach courses, and that's where you get your training. Okay, we're gonna give you some additional training on April 4th. From 6 o'clock to 8, we're going to give you some additional on the bike training. So keep an eye out for that. We need to have girls on the team. Now, I've already talked to a lot of parents, and we actually have an amazing set of girls that are coming both for the first year and returning from the last year. So I am super excited. I want to be honest with you. The reason the high school team has won state so many years is because of the girls. I mean, they are powerful, they are amazing, they are energetic, they are optimistic. And frankly, we need girls on the team. It makes the team better. So please bring out your daughters. Girls, bring out your friends. Boys, bring out your girlfriends. You're in 7th and 8th grade. Okay, let's get the girls on the team. We've got a short video for you, in fact, on our GRIT program, Girls Riding Together. Enjoy this.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I think more girls should mountain bike.
I think more girls should mountain bike because
It's fun.
because it's really fun and it gets you out into the beautiful outdoors, especially here in Utah where we have all these trails right next to us. It's really fun, really, really fun.
I think that more girls should mountain bike.
More girls should mountain bike because
It's a great environment and you can make new friends and get better at mountain biking.
It's like a good way to socialize.
It really helps you to get to know a lot of other people and make connections with girls that are your age, younger, and like older, and just like all over the state and stuff.
You make a lot of friends and the environment is just really nice.
It lets you exercise and just go outside and see more cool places and get more friends.
It's just like a really fun community, and you can get outside and like you can just be like super happy when you get like endorphins.
it gets you outdoors, and we live in such a beautiful place. It's good to be outdoors, and it's super fun to get together as a team and ride.
It's just a fun experience because we're all together and there's so many people you can meet and you can just make lots of friends.
I think more girls should mountain bike.
I think more girls should mountain bike because
I think more girls should mountain bike because
Mountain biking is fun and it teaches you lots of great lessons, like how to be tough and how to get back up after you fall.
it really helps you to know that like girls can do hard things.
It teaches you good things, it makes you tough.
It's really confidence boosting.
Well, I think we need more girls in mountain biking because first of all, I think it's like at the age of 12 that they've done studies where they start noticing that girls lose confidence around that age, whereas boys don't as frequently. And I know with what I've seen from the GRIT program and seen girls mountain bike that they can gain that confidence back. Honestly, it's one of the most rewarding sports. I've played many sports in high school, and until I started mountain biking, I have never seen a group of girls that could dig deep like how mountain biking girls can, just athletes.
Mountain biking has helped me, and
Mountain biking has helped me because mountain biking has helped me
overcome more things and persevere and become better.
Really like helping me make friends more because I'm not like a very social person, but with mountain biking I've become like a more loud, boisterous person.
it has taught me how to be a hard worker and push through hard things. It's helped me to get better endurance and just make new friends.
Mountain biking has helped me.
I think mountain biking has helped me by
mountain biking has helped me teaching me about persistence. Obviously you have to practice to get better. That translates to everything in life, homework, school, work, anything, even building a relationship with someone else.
It's made me a tougher person and it's gained me more friends.
I meet a lot of new people.
It's something I can always go to. I can always do it whenever I want, not really in the winter though, but it's helped me to be tough and also to be respectful of other people and like be kind to other people, because on the trails they teach us to ask to pass, and like if I'm stressed one day I'll just go for a ride and it just helps. And
Mountain biking has helped me with like endurance. Like I'm like, if I just go a teensy bit farther, I'll be at the end.
Mountain biking has been a huge support in my life, not just physically, but mentally. Also seeing the youth be so strong, it's helped me like gain strength myself.
I think my favorite part of the GRIT program is
My favorite part of the GRIT program is
All the little fun activities that we have done with the girls, because it bonds the team. We did a yoga night and I remember that was just so funny because I'm not very good at yoga.
when all the girls are at the GRIT tent at the races and we're all just like goofing off with like all the stickers and like the face paint there, because it's just super funny because you can tell who's been there and who hasn't.
Just getting together and doing it, riding.
my favorite part of the GRIT program is that
My favorite part of the GRIT program has been
probably all the fun activities in the community. It's a lot of great people. It's a great way to make friends. Everyone is super inclusive.
The thing that I'm most excited about is I'm excited to meet new girls, because Like you said, there's not a lot of girls, and we need a strong community of girls.
How you can meet more girls and ride together and become friends with more girls.
You can get past other school rivalries and just be friends with other people from other teams, and you make a lot of strong connections and relationships.
I love the GRIT program because
I think my favorite part of the GRIT program is
Just all the fun activities and just getting together.
they encourage girls to ride, and it lets you know that there's other girls riding with you. A few years ago, at the 10 at the race, we had these little necklace making things, and I still have my necklace today, and all my friends have it, and it's super fun, all just being all matchy.
How like supportive everyone is, and they're just there to cheer you on.
And I'm excited to meet new people, do the fun activities that are planned, and
Is watching the girls at the races cheer each other on and be so supportive of one another, no matter if they're a beginner or advanced. Just seeing them cheering each other on as a team and as a group of girls. I love that female power, and it's just amazing.
All right, and our grit mentor is Vanessa Mama Moody. Maybe that's her official name, it could be. Vanessa's amazing. She's going to have some activities, and you guys are going to work with the high school grit team and have some girl bonding things. It's going to be an amazing program this year. So come out, join us, ladies. And we need a lot of women ride leaders. These girls look up to you, and there's nothing better than seeing their moms out there just killing it on the trails. So come and join us. Hopefully you enjoyed that great video of those strong girls. Okay, Elevate. The Elevate program was developed in 2015 to include students with physical and cognitive disabilities. We've had some people on the team that have some of these disabilities, and we love them. They are amazing. If you know of someone who would like to participate in the team, we want them. Here's a brief video to give you an overview of how cool this is.
My name is Andrew, and my team is Fremont Wolves.
My name is Caden, and I'm on a Fremont mountain biking team.
So the Elevate program was something that they added about 2 years ago, I think it was, here in the Utah League. And it allows kids with special needs to also participate on the team. Depending on how their ability is on the bike, they kind of tailor what they can do out on the trails. But they get to ride the exact same race course as all the other riders.
So Andrew has a few different things. He's got a learning disability, so he has a hard time picking things up. Mentally, he's quite a bit younger than 17 years old. He is on the autistic spectrum as well, and then just basically some kind of the way his body's developed, like his legs and his hands.
Caden has autism, and he has some physical issues, but mainly it's just autism, pervasive developmentally delayed. He's doing remarkably well keeping his balance. He can handle the curves, he can handle the terrain.
The other kids on the team have really taken to Caden and Andrew. They've accepted them onto the team just like any other rider. They are always out there encouraging the kids. It's really been a great thing for everyone. I think they appreciate, Caden and Andrew appreciate being integrated into the team, and the other kids enjoy having them there, and it's a win-win.
Well, Caden wants to get involved in just about anything. He's very active. And when these children turn 16, all their friends are usually gone and mobile and in cars and on dates, and he's left home. So what do? So we got him involved in this mountain biking, and I particularly like the mountain biking because it's a lifelong sport and it levels the playing field. Nobody can tell what disability level you are. All they know is what riding level you are. So this is a great sport for Caden.
5, 4, 3, 2,
bike is a tool for Caden. It's a tool for social gathering, and it also helps him with his confidence because he can get on the bike and he can ride difficult trails with all levels of mountain biking people. So he can be part of this culture and part of this group. And once you're involved in something, you're part of that community. And that's why I wanted to get Caden involved in it, is to become part of a larger community than just the autistic community.
It just gives me something to do. It makes me feel like I'm like on a sport team and I could do like dangerous stuff.
I grew up, I did sports in high school, so I really wanted a son that I could wrestle with or play football, and to see him be able to be in these, in the environment, riding with the kids, it's just special to be able to do something with him, whereas, for 16 years, we've just kind of butted heads and then tried to always correct everything, and now it's time to have fun, like we're having more fun together.
Immensely proud. Just to use the word awesome, just immensely proud. Because, when he finished the line in Park City and the Snow Basin, I couldn't believe it. I'm just like, unbelievable. He made the trip, he did the climb, and those were hard climbs.
Yeah, no, it's exciting to see these guys out here and riding the course. I think if you'd ask their folks if they could have envisioned that, a year ago, I'm sure they'd say no, there's no chance they would have. So it's just exciting to see them improving themselves on the bike and, like I say, proving their confidence that has to carry over to other areas of their life.
Well, I think this is going to be a lifelong sport for Caden. And who knows what it'll bring. I see that I can see competitions down the road. I mean, he very well may be really good at this in 10 years from now, but now he's just beginning. But this is a lifelong sport.
All right, who's ready to see what the new kits look like? Let's walk you through this. First of all, here's the link to where you go. Remember, it's the first step in registering. You go to DNA, and this is the link to get your kits. The deadline for ordering will be April 27th. Our kit fit night is or was the 30th of March at Mitchell Hollow on the grass side. We have several pop-up tents so people can change and try them on and figure that out. And they will ship to your house, okay? So remember, only certified, here's an interesting consideration, only certified level 1 or above coaches in current team jerseys can pre-ride with their kids the Friday before a race. I know that when you've been out there in the past, you say, oh, they don't have kits on. Well, a lot of teams actually got penalized for it. And gratefully, our team did a decent job. So please wear your kits if you're gonna ride certified level 1 coaches with their kids, okay, on the pre-ride days before races. Okay, here they are. Take a look. What a great job. What a great job some of the high school and Sydney and them were in charge of doing some of the logos. We found out that some of the other teams went bright like we did last year. And so we went back to the basics. We went back to a simple black and red, amazing looking, simple, good looking kit. Okay, so take a look at these next few slides. And in fact, this custom bag this year is going to be amazing. It is by Lizard Skins. You'll still order it through DNA, but it also is incredible. I know Coach Damon has one of these. I do not yet, but I can't wait to get one. Separate pockets for some of your different things, and it really is going to be awesome. Okay, let's talk about race day, you guys. Be that team that cheers everyone on. Not that team that's like, rah, rah. No, let's get out there. Go scream at all of the kids. Go cheer them. Tell them to catch up to somebody. They've got it, and be optimistic and positive and cheering. Our race schedule, okay? High school does 5. Well, in this case, we added Alpine days, right? It's kind of a good warm-up race. So the high school does 6 in that case. But we're going to be doing these 4. The Alpine Days race is still kind of being determined, but we have Powder Mountain, Price, and Cedar City on those dates. Okay, overnight accommodations should be booked now if for these 3 venues. A lot of times things fill up if you're going to spend the night there, and camping is not always an option at all of these places. Cedar City, it has tended to be price. You've got some camping options as well. So anyways, get out there and register quickly. Again, the league fee is where you're going to be paying for your races. Okay, and just remember that LPJuniorDevo.org, the website, will also have our race flyers on it. Now, the region does have UtahMTB.org. Great website. It'll have race flyers. It'll have some sponsors and some good deals that you can get on there. So you'll want to go there as well. There's the league site. It's got great info. Most of what people use is on that race tab. And we're going to have that information on our website as well, trying to create a single place that you can go to get the vast majority of your information. They've got rule books and trails and volunteering and all kinds of things on UtahMTB.org. So it's a good site to be familiar with and use. We'll have other team parties and events, as you see here. A lot of those dates are still being determined. We have a service project April 17th. Please come out. It takes a lot of hands. The high school absolutely requires you to join on these, so be prepared for that. So we want you to practice and take care of the trails that we use. Okay, go to smile.amazon.com and tie a charity, Utah County Youth Cycling. Okay, that will give like 0.5% of everything you spend in there. Those items that apply goes back and really helps out the team and helps out the kids. Okay, and last but not least, everyone, welcome to the team. We are super excited to have you. Hopefully, if you have questions, again, go to coach@lpjuniordevo.org. Send me requests to my phone or to that email. And I wanted to end because I know people are very interested in all those key dates. Here's the last key dates to remember slide. But we will see you hopefully at the kit fit night. That's really important because they do not always fit the way you would think. So come out to kit fit, and we'll see you soon enough on the trails. Thanks, everybody.